Chris, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Chris, I'm excited to talk to you because we're going to talk about Sense, which is a company that has tremendous momentum. And if you look at your tagline, Sense is the leader in real-time home energy intelligence. Let's talk about that. What is Sense?
Sure, thanks. Yeah. Sense is a company we founded in 2013, just about 10 years ago, with our focus on climate change. We wanted to take a look at how we bring the things that we were good at from the speech industry, so machine learning, consumer-facing apps at scale, and how do we bring that to this problem that we care a lot about, climate change? And we focused on energy, where we realized that a lot of energy is wasted in residential homes because people don't have both the visibility, the information, or the financing or connection to services to make changes. So we thought if we can give people better visibility into where their power is going and how they're using it, they'd be able to make better decisions. So from that, we built Sense, the product. It's an orange box, goes in your electrical panel, and it gives you an app which lets you see exactly in real time where your energy is going, how much you're using, and what is using it exactly. So for some examples like finding energy hogs, finding that subwoofer that you have in your basement that you think is on standby mode, but actually costs you $50 a year to leave it on. Or safety, for example. So did I leave that hair curling iron on when I left the house, or did I leave my oven on or not? And all of this is done from just us measuring the power signals coming into your house and doing voice recognition like machine learning on it to figure out what appliances are on and off in the home and how much power they're using.
Yeah, I think it's an amazing, amazing product and business because homes are getting smarter, yet this is an area that really hasn't been a focus. So if I get my energy bill, I'm just told this is what I use and this is what I pay. I don't have any visibility until Sense came along about what that energy consumption is real time and where I can hopefully improve.
That's exactly right. The analogy that I really like there is if you didn't have a speedometer in your car and you drove around all month, you didn't know how fast you were going, and then you get a bill at the end of the month that says you were speeding 15 times and now you've got to pay $250. Like that's effectively what the state of the art today is in energy. You don't know how much you're using right now, you don't know where it's going, and you pay that bill at the end of the month. So we're trying to fill that gap with a app and importantly in real time show you how much power you're using, where it's going, and enable you to make better decisions. And you're right, it is about energy reduction because that's one of the key pieces we need to a carbon-free future. We need carbon-free generation, but we also need efficiency because as we move to cleaner sources, we've also got to be using that energy more responsibly. So this is, our view is not just the visibility piece, but then also moving into being able to automate and manage your energy for you to participate in the next generation of grid.
Now, the company recently announced a Series C round of funding. So talk about that raise because it was, very sizable, $105 million. Talk about the plans ahead in terms of hiring and growth.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we're super excited about the raise. I think it's a testament to, the hard work and dedication that we've had to all the people at Sense, over the last 5, 10 years and the accomplishments that they've made. Yeah, we're about 95 people today across North America and Europe, and this raise is about bringing Sense to scale and trying to bring it into as many homes as possible because our view is, our mission is climate change, and to make a climate level impact, we need to be in every home. And so, we've started down the path of proving out the technology with our orange box that you can buy at sense.com, but the future is Sense being delivered and through the energy infrastructure. So either through the meter on the side of your house, which we're doing through our partner Landis& Gear, or in the electric panel that's inside your home and which we are doing with our partner Schneider Electric. So our mission here and our what we intend to achieve with this raise is leveraging those two partnerships to bringing Sense to millions and millions of homes. We opened our first UK office about a year ago, and so we're planning on a international expansion over the next 2 years. We expect to be at about 156 employees by the end of the year, so growing that pretty quickly. And yeah, I mean, this is about bringing Sense to the next level of scale.
So once someone joins the team at Sense, what's the culture like? What's the day-to-day environment like?
Sure. I mean, one of the things that I always like to say especially for prospective hires, is I'm completely biased, so you shouldn't believe anything I say. Go talk to somebody that actually works at Sense to get the real story. But I think it would match that. I mean, one thing that I think really stands out is our mission and the mission driven aspect of the people at Sense. I mean, I think we care a lot about the sustainability and climate mission of Sense, and people who care a lot about that have gravitated towards the company. So we've got a lot of very mission driven people. I think another word that comes up a lot is passion. People who are passionate about what they do. And whether you're an engineer or a data scientist or marketing, it's people who really get excited and are passionate about the thing that they do and get excited to apply that towards a mission that they care about. So, a lot of self-driven, passionate people. A couple other words, we just did an employee survey, a couple other words that people use to describe the culture are, egalitarian, low drama, smart, creative, people who just like to get things done. And not necessarily deal with kind of the politics and the nonsense that can often come along with larger companies. So yeah, again, talk to some people at Sense to get the real scoop, but I think it'll track pretty closely with that.
Well, there's lots of job opportunities out there for people to explore, which is a good thing. It's good to have options. But why is now the ideal time to join Sense?
Well, I mean, a couple reasons. I mean, one, this recent raise is now given us the capital and the ability to make some pretty big bets on growing the team rapidly and bringing Sense to scale. So, I mean, anybody that's been part of a startup before at this stage, it's not only pretty exciting and it can be a lot of fun, but it also brings a lot of personal growth opportunity because as the company is growing fast, there are a lot of opportunities for individuals to grow fast with it. So I think we're at a really unique moment in time for Sense where we've made a lot of progress on the product, de-risking the technology, de-risking the market, and now it's about really bringing it to scale through a path that we've got pretty good line of sight to. And then of course, I think if you care about climate, if you care about sustainability, and you're wondering how do I connect my work with that, Sense is the place to do it.
Well, this is an opportunity to join a company that I think really has the right bullet points, an amazing social mission where you have an opportunity to really make an impact to the Earth's climate, a founding team that has been through this multiple times with multiple success stories, a recent round of funding that is significant to help the company get to that next level. So you need to go to their company page on VentureFizz, which has all their job listings. As Chris mentioned, they're hiring across the board. So go to venturefizz.com/sense and you'll see all their listings there. Chris, thanks so much for taking the time to walk us through all the great things happening at the company.
My pleasure. Anytime. Thanks for having me.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. At VentureFizz, our mission is to share the stories of companies, their people, and culture. If you're interested in more information about this company, click on the video in the pop-up. And to receive more great content from VentureFizz, please click on the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching.